Hi everyone, I'm Caroline Hill, Editor-in-Chief of Legal IT Insider, and we've got a big unveil today with Andy Wishart from Agiloft. Hi Andy.
Hi Caroline.
We are having a product walkthrough and the big unveil of Agiloft's winter release 2021, which has been long anticipated. So for those of you who don't know, Andy was previously, he co-founded Contract Express, and he joined Agiloft from Thomson Reuters. It was in January, wasn't it, Andy?
Yes, yeah, back in January.
Gosh, it sort of goes really quick. That makes me feel really old. So we've been really waiting. It's kind of hard. I don't think it's too much of an exaggeration to say that it's sort of much or highly anticipated release, because, as most of you all know, Agiloft specializes in contract lifecycle management. I've actually been lucky enough already to have a demo from Andy, and the intention for this session is just to give you a quick peek. We're actually running a fully interactive live webinar on the 11th of November, so this is the trailer for that. I know, but before you jump into the demo, I know you wanted to just talk a bit about the release, Andy.
Yeah, sure. So thanks for having me on, Caroline. And you may recall back in March this year when we unveiled the 2021 spring release. That was where we revealed the new user interface for the Agiloft platform. So that release was all about design and ease of use. So the launch today for the 2021 winter release, we're here to talk about something new, which is connected experiences. So why do we think this is important? What is it? I think we believe that it's time to rethink our attitudes towards contracts. I think for too long, we've viewed contracts as a shield, a defensive mechanism, if you like, often represented and relegated to a sort of dead-end digital representation of its paper form. And I think Agiloft is reimagining contract data as a sort of first-class digital asset within the enterprise, one that represents, say, the DNA of the business, if you like, the instruction set, the form, the shape of those business relationships that are defined for contracts, both inside the organization and outside the organization as well. So with the 2021 winter release, we've built a series of connected experiences. And I think this sort of marks a moment where Agiloft is sort of helping CLM move from legal tech into full enterprise technology. And these connected experiences are providing the applications, the connections to help our customers work with contracts in the tools and the applications that they know and trust. So yeah, we're really excited about it.
And I know, you see, there's three really core developments, but I'm not going to, I'd actually really love to, because you've got a really great demo, which is based on a fictitious company going through an M&A process, which I actually quite like as well. And I think if you wouldn't mind just doing, I know it's going to be a shorter demo than we're going to do a full demo on the webinar, but it'd be great if you could give us a demo.
Absolutely. So just to set the scene again, we're going to be following a contract through the life cycle, if you like, and we'll be looking at this from the lens of a fictitious company. They're called VivaTech. They're working on a large contract. It's actually a sale of goods contract rather than an M&A, but it's a large, high value, high complexity contract with one of their customers, Biosphere. So yeah, let me bring it up on screen. All right. So since the pandemic, VivaTech have been living inside Microsoft Teams, like many of us. And for big deals like Biosphere, they are creating a dedicated channel where the team can make decisions quickly as issues arise. But they're all anxiously awaiting the deal to be done, and they're asking the general counsel, the head of sales, on whether the contract's been signed. So we're really excited to announce Agiloft for Microsoft Teams, where users can receive notifications directly inside Teams when that contract needs approval, when it requires sign-in, or in this case, when the deal is signed. So Agiloft for Microsoft Teams is helping reduce those approval cycle times, keeping everyone on the same page. And for deals like this, they can all be in the one place to celebrate the outcome of that. So we're really excited about that Agiloft for Microsoft Teams. Now, to follow the journey, we need to wind back time a little bit, maybe around about a month. And we're going to look at the contract throughout its life cycle. And it's all started here with a request in Salesforce. So the new Agiloft 2021 winter release now comes with a new app on the Salesforce App Exchange that enables you to connect Salesforce to Agiloft in fewer clicks and less complexity than our prior integration, so that our customers can get up and running in requesting contracts into Agiloft from Salesforce within 15 minutes of installing the app. So new Salesforce app that is a core part of the winter release. Now, if we follow that contract a little bit further, we know that request from Salesforce resulted in a draft contract being generated by Agiloft from a document template. But we also know that this contract required significant amounts of negotiation. So we're also delighted to announce a newly redesigned Agiloft contract assistant for Microsoft Word that helps reduce negotiation cycles, improve accuracy, and contain and reduce risks. So our users can now compare clauses, not just with clauses in the clause library, but we can return similar clauses from contracts that exist within the repository, which they can baseline and compare against. And in fact, in this case, we can see our VivaTech lawyer respond to the comment from the other party by bringing in a fallback. So we could see the indicator of the fallback clause within the clause library. They're bringing in that fallback as an alternative to the standard clause that's within the template. So we're really proud of this newly redesigned Agiloft contract assistant for Microsoft Word, and really looking forward to our customers getting their hands on it. Okay, let's continue this story. So with that newly...
No, actually, do you know what? May I jump in just with one question?
Sure.
Is that annoying, or do you want me to do it at the end?
No, go ahead.
How do you ensure that that's the most relevant contract content? How do we know? Because obviously, you know, it's key that it's not, in order to save time, it's key that it's surfacing only the most relevant. How do I know that that's the most relevant content?
Yes, so the search algorithm within Agiloft is taking the current clause that the user has highlighted within the document and performing a search against two locations. One, the clause library, and it's returning clauses that have got a closest similarity match to the current clause. And then it runs a search across the contracts within the repository to pull out contracts that contain clauses similar to the current one. We list those in order that we believe to be most relevant. And then the user can scroll through that library of top clauses from the clause library, and also the top contracts from the repository. And then they've got that visual comparison to be able to do a quick view, a quick compare between those two clauses.
Thank you.
Great. So yes, picking up the story again for VivaTech, with this newly redesigned negotiation workflow, it will result in greater clause tracking data. So we'll know within Agiloft which clauses are being negotiated the most. Now, how do we help our customers unlock that data? We do that in a number of ways. We have charts and reports within the core Agiloft platform, but we also, with the 2021 winter release, we've released a new connector in the Tableau marketplace that enables our customers to build their own visualizations in Tableau against that data within Agiloft. So on this simple dashboard in the bottom right-hand quadrant, we can see the most negotiated clauses this quarter. And in fact, it's that indemnity clause that is being negotiated the most. So at General Counsel, the contract administrator team, they can react to that intelligence, to that data. And this might indicate that that template that was used to generate contracts of this type needs to be rebaselined. So in order to do that rebaselining, we're really excited to announce the new Agiloft Contract Assistant for Microsoft Word template design feature. And we think this new tool is a big step forward for our customers in creating and modifying the document templates that underpin the contracts that are generated within the Agiloft platform. So doing things like adding variables, conditional clauses, links to clauses, or the signature blocks. It's a breeze, it's super visual. We've got the color-coded markup within the document itself as well. And in fact, here we see a lawyer at Viva Tech add into that template a condition around the standard clause that says, okay, use this for deals less than $1 million. And then they will go into the clause library here, find that fallback, and they're going to bring that fallback into the current template. And then they're going to select that fallback and build a condition around that fallback, which says, use this clause for deals over $1 million. So that way they're adding the intelligence into their contract generation process that's going to result in generating the best starting point based on the parameters of the deal. And the ultimate effect of that is reducing those negotiation cycles further down the line. So really excited to be announcing the new template designer feature for Agiloft Contract Assistant for Word. So I think maybe just to sum up, Caroline, I think as you see, I think Agiloft is opening up a whole new world, an exciting new world of connected experiences. And we're excited to be on this journey, moving CLM from legal tech into enterprise tech by delivering these connected experiences that our customers need to ultimately work with contracts within the tools that they know and trust.
Yeah, no, I think that's brilliant. I'm not going to ask too many questions, as I said, because I think these kind of short demos I think are so useful for people who want to know, about the product and understand about the release. I don't want to hear from you, not me, but I think I'm really interested to learn more when we chat on the 11th of November. I'll post the link. I think it's great, and what's really interesting, you're very much going down, I think you've made this observation, the Salesforce route of sort of really focusing on those integrations and other platforms and really tying it together. You're not trying to reinvent the wheel, and you actually, a lot of the demo looks at other, we'll look at Teams, not necessarily even Agiloft. I think that sort of comes across quite strongly.
And it's just to add, it's not just those sell side workflows that we're targeting, but also the buy side workflows, the legal team's workflows as well. With Agiloft being an enterprise platform, it's used for both buy side, sell side, and also legal contracts as well. So those integrations with other platforms are really important to us as well.
And I know we've got no doubt end up talking about standardization. It's fascinating in terms of how this will help drive towards some level of standardization, which hopefully we'll have time to talk about. But look, I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you so much. I look forward to speaking to you soon, and congratulations. And lovely to talk to you as always.
Oh, thanks, Caroline. Great to see you.
Bye, Andy.